On this set, we are getting the other side, a winner semifinals featuring Lights as ZSS and Z- pulling out the pit. Guess doesn't want to go Luigi against ZSS. I probably don't blame him.
All right. So tell me about this character that Samus here is fighting here.
So
I think I've seen this character before.
This is the other character. Well, there's two characters.
Nice.
It's kind of the same character, but there's a dark version and a light version. Because per the lore of Kid Icarus Uprising, Pit, who is the good angel of Palutena's, does look into a mirror that gets basically broken while he's looking at it, and then spawns out his dark side, which is what we're looking at right now. We're looking at Dark Pit. Very slightly different moveset than regular Pit, but a little different nonetheless. Oh.
Oh!
Okay.
Almost, okay. Enjoy yourself, Samus. That took too long to reload, and that will cost you one stock.
Yeah, here we go. So let's see what's on the docket for Z-. I don't think Luigi's going to be the answer, so being able to figure this out with Pit, or at least get a little bit of momentum with this character, is kind of an important step for him. I don't know if we're going to see it or not. Light does have a tendency of being...
Samus playing volleyball with him.
Yeah,
sheesh! You got to block that, man.
Quite dominant.
Oh, okay then. And Z- answers right back. Slash, slash, slash. Does a little bit of damage there. Will he follow it up? No, he will not. He'll stay on the ground as Samus is looking for that chain. Z, slash, slash, slash. Nope. Z, you gotta watch it.
Yeah, here we go. I mean, did find himself back in the game. I looked away a little bit to catch up on some things on the back end. But Z- has really done a good job evening this up. I feel like Lights had
definitely agree.
This
Samus looks a little bit off his game a bit. If you remember from the last game, Lights was dominant. And it appears that Z- is doing a really good job controlling the pace with those swords. Even if they do, like, what, 2% damage per slice, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, Pit is very much a neutral character. He doesn't have a whole lot of sauce himself. So good neutral is the name of the game. And wow, takes the lead for the first time in this game, in this set. And managing it pretty well, staying alive on the ledge.
That's right. He's looking for any damage he can. Oh, nice guard. There it is, 17%. Gets it up to 31%. Nice bow and arrow. Samus here looking a little bit lost. This is not the same Z that you saw before. It is not even his main character, or is it?
I think we've definitely seen this Pit before. I think the Luigi is the actual name, if I am not mistaken. But he does. I've seen him play the Pits, both Dark and normal Pit, a few times in these brackets, and they're pretty good, man. I mean, this is a character that helps him get some top 8 placings, but we'll see if it's any help today. I mean, it already looks like it's paying some dividends because, I mean, Lights is really good, and Z was actually down in the beginning of this game.
Lights is starting to get some momentum too. Yeah, there it is.
Okay, this is.
Now Lights is doing. Oh, he completely missed it.
And now with the lag.
Oh snap! What happened?
Oh god, I don't know if we're disconnecting or not. Dude, he missed that. That would have been.
That would have been it. Are you kidding me?
Was the game.
I don't know. Our connection error has.
Let's see what happens. Okay, one of them disconnected.
Freaking optimum.
That's one of them disconnecting. That's the no contest. I thought it may have been me. So we'll see which one it was. Whoever is not in the arena loses game 1. So it looks like that is going to be game to Lights, who kind of had it locked up anyways.
He had it locked up, yeah. He had the momentum there.
I mean, he should have connected on that. I think he didn't connect on that boost kick because of the lag, possibly. So either way, it does look like Z- did unfortunately lag out of the arena, which means that is going to be game 1 going to Lights. So we'll wait for him to come back in. Yeah, sometimes that's the tough part about the Nintendo Network, man. Sometimes you will get that lag spike, and the game is really just like, we can't handle this, and then so.
Yeah, right. It's only just money on the line.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So
yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's game 1 going to Lights, and to be honest with you, I think it was. I mean, the game was honestly super even, and even at the end, because Lights did miss on that boost kick, or not the boost kick, the boost kick, but To be honest with you, I don't know what happened because I saw it spike right as he went to go do it, and then I saw him miss. So you never know if it was because of the spike or if he just literally missed it. But
he was thinking too hard, Chris.
He's going to win anyways, so he did it.
Too hard.
He did
like, that's one of those field goals from Charlie Brown, except you just yanked the football. That's what the internet did. They yanked the football.
Dude, this game will do it to you, too. This game will yank that football on you when you need it to not do it the most. It'll do it then especially. So unfortunately, Z- falling victim to the Nintendo servers this time around. But still not out of it. Honestly, that was a really impressive comeback because he went down really big that first stock. Really big. I actually did not think that game was going to go that way. I sort of thought it was going to be a shellac in the favor of Lights. But then, dude, Z-'s pit's actually pretty solid.
Was doing all right. Yeah.
That's not a character you talk about being very solid. Has definitely been better since the buffs, but still not super common.
Sheesh. Yo, Nick, it's Chris. It's been real. I think I'm going to turn it over to Stu.
Dude, yeah, say if you got a dip, that is all good. So I think if Stu's... Is Stu already in the call? I'm not realizing.
Yeah, Stu is here. Dude. Stu is... Yeah, there he is. Make my way downtown, riding fast.
All right, so we'll get Stu in here. I just want to be sure to follow Justin. One Punch Manning on Twitch.
Yes.
JTM Talks on Instagram. And... Am I missing another one? Well, Metal Addict also.
No, that's good. Metal Addict is fine.
But all right, dude, thank you so much for coming, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. We'll scare up tomorrow and everything.
Talk to you tomorrow, man.
All right,
thank you guys.
Thank you for coming. Thank you. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get Stu on deck. Let me go ahead and do the thing. Although, actually, I might not have to do the thing. He might be in here from last week? Question mark. No, I'll just add him in. No problem. While I do that, we are going to get this next game coming up. And Stu, you're in, my man.
Right on. It is good to be in, and just in time for the second game of this winner's semifinal clip between Lights, and Z-. So, to Pokemon Stadium we go for this game number 2, and I liked a lot of what I saw from Z-, especially being able to pick up some of what Lights was trying to do coming back to the stage. I mean, the sweeping width of those sword attacks does kind of preclude that, I suppose. But at the same time, Lights was just able to follow up a little bit more efficiently on their kills, get a little bit more out of those stocks, and that's just a testament to the survivability of Lights in general.
Yeah, he's got such a good command over this character. I see, you always see ZSS movement, and you're just like, wow, his character moves. But then you watch Lights play ZSS, and you just see him literally all over the stage pretty much at any moment.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Sure can.
What's up, everyone?
Not too much.
Looks like I got here. Yeah, looks like I got here just in time.
Pretty much, yeah. We're in here for winners finals. Lights versus Z-. Z-, of course, an individual who has had a few decent showings in these tournaments in the past, but winners finals is still nevertheless rarefied air for them. Still taking this first stock in game number 2. Pretty convincingly, but as Lights, yeah, you get buried, you get flip kicked. What else is new?
Yeah, that is the ultimate equalizer, Stu. Now that I can hear everybody, I finally figured out how to use my audio. It only took me 26 years.
It's funny because I'm trying to look up Z- on Smash data, and nothing is coming up. It's honestly eerie. So I'm not sure what to make of that, to be completely honest with you. But in the meantime, we do know that they have, in fact, placed quite well and made multiple top 8s at these DNAs and a few fusions at that. So wants to carry over that form. But, geez, this they got to take 2 consecutive games off of this ZSS, which can and at times will circle camp you, Koopa.
Yeah, but that up smash, a great tool to anti-air right there. So that's at least going to put Z- up big right here. But, when ZSS does have the lead to play with, it is pretty hard to, find the space and the hitboxes necessary to get around these large looming hitboxes that ZSS has. But Z- is doing a really good job, just keeping center stage and making sure that he's getting the most out of these combos he can.
Yeah, and obviously having a little bit of stopping power on those arrows does not hurt in the slightest, getting to control the ground game however you possibly can. You're almost forced to go high, and as we saw in that game number 1, gonna be counting on catching those runoffs of the platform instead of having to drop through, because it's online. Sometimes it just happens that way. You don't get the movement option that you want, so it's better to just run off. But Z- did wind up catching them off of that with the up smash and claiming his stock. It made for an awful close game 1, but that side B. Lights on the ropes here in this game number 2, and Z- looking for the coup de grace there with the F smash, will not find it. Gonna have to work a little bit harder than that, Koopa.
Yeah, both players swinging right now. You see Lights trying to get the stock off here, but again, the electroshock arm proving to be one of the best moves in Dark Pit's arsenal. On shield though, not going to get grabbed, but still not refusing to say die.
Yeah, well, eventually the tip end of that plasma whip is going to touch Z-, and they're going to dive for it. Honestly, surprised that forward throw gave him that much, but line up your target and hit yourself a bullseye. Z-, quite the yeoman, it seems, and they will go to a game 3, bow in hand.
Yeah, no, that was a nice shot right there. It's very rare that you see the fabled silver bow kill screen right there, Stu. That was a nice shot for sure. Catching Lights, trying to air dodge back to the ledge right there, and a pretty dominant looking game too. So,
yeah, and it's interesting because they weren't missing a lot of their shots. It's just that Lights was dodging through them for the most part. They finally able to get that follow up. Lights simply not able to do that, trying to prioritize a ledge grab more than anything else, and that is kind of the scenario where you have to do that, I suppose, Koopa. You can't be blamed for that. You're making Z- hit that shot, but when the moment of truth came, I mean, Z- simply did not miss. Lights wants to run back for game number 3, and gotta think that there were opportunities that Lights had that simply were not taken, considering it was a 2-stock victory for Z-.
Yeah, regarding the arrows for Dark Pit, at least, like, I feel like most of the time you don't really expect them to, like, you don't use them as like a killing arsenal. Is that? Oh wow!
Oh my gosh!
Shades of Smash games past as Lights wasted no time getting started here with the up airs into the boost kick. But yeah, I was gonna say, you really use Dark Pit's neutral beam mostly for positioning sake. You'll take the kill when you can get it, but right now Z- already finds himself on the dark foot. I meant the back foot. So he definitely has his work cut out for him right now.
So now as we're getting the realness of this game number 3 started up, Z- trying to pull this back, but not doing so effectively. Lights seems to have figured it out here, Koopa, and it seems to just come down to keeping their distance and letting Z- make their own mistakes.
Yeah, no, I totally agree.
We're going to continue on. That back air finally going to catch Lights in a compromised position, but yeah, you can flip jump back to stage. Turns out we learned that over the course of Smash Ultimate in New Jersey, and we are going to see Z- try to negotiate it. It's such an effective get-up tool, though, Koopa. Sometimes it's a little hard to negotiate, especially when it has the offensive measure to go along with it. A flip kick into mash out, into flip kick. What else are you going to do there aside from go down 3-1?
Yeah, ice cold take. Flip kick, one of the best moves in Smash history, man. That move is just ridiculous. As Lights has been putting on a clinic in this third game. Z- hasn't really been able to get any sort of offense generated. Oh, gets the air dodge again. That's where you have to be so careful against DSS, man. But there we go. Reed's able to roll behind the down smash. Looks like Lights might have been anticipating a defensive option there. Still has himself a very sizable lead, though, so it's going to take some sort of a miracle, for Z- to get himself back in the thick of things here. But, yeah, doing all right. Doing a great job anti-airing with stuff like neutral air and the neutral beat. And suddenly, this doesn't look like it's too far out of reach right now, Stu. He's played this second stock near perfect.
I mean, everything that they've gotten out of the advantage state, I don't agree with going off stage, because really the way that they were exerting stage control, you have no reason to give that up. Gonna catch him with the stopping power of that arrow yet again, and we'll get forward thrown for the trouble. You're running out of real estate if you're Z-. You do have to be careful here. Already at 121, you just have to get the stock off. And now, but when you get your landings punished like that, it is easier said than done. You have no more stocks to give, and Lights is done taking stocks from Z-. For now, they'll move on to winner's final as we take one more look at the replay.
Yeah, definitely blinded by the lights right there was Z-. That second stock definitely got you thinking a bit. Sort of they had us in the first half type deal because he really turned it up. But when you dig yourself a hole that deep, it just makes it so much harder to dig yourself out of it. So Lights is gonna move on, and hope you guys are having a good time tonight watching DNA. I woke up from a nap or a small coma, not sure which came first, approximately like 20 minutes ago. So I haven't been looking in the chats as hard as I have the last couple of weeks.
It's all good in the hood, man.